In communication, meaning is everything, but what people mean isn't always the dictionary definition of the word that they say. Like things like slang aren't meant to be at all literal, and they're 100% meant to be interpreted based purely on connotation. So a connotative definition is an idea or a feeling that a word evokes to the listener based on that person's history and understanding, and that's to contrast against like a dictionary definition, which is a denotative definition, which means that it clearly denotes the meaning, versus a connotative definition, which can be adjusted depending on the person based on their own understanding. So basically, my connotation of a word isn't necessarily going to be the same as your connotation of that word, but it likely will be if we're in the same kind of culture and if we have the same understanding. And those similarities are really what allow you to have deeper meaning with connotation rather than just denotation alone. So adding connotation really can build out the communication, and especially it feels more personal since you're relating specifically with that person and you're showing that we have this same idea about this word and that it means the same thing. Just think about the difference between Webster's dictionary and Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary is a bunch of connotations for words. It's what people experience in their everyday vernacular, their everyday language. That's the meaning that they see with it. It's definitely not the same as in Webster's dictionary, which is just saying the denotative meaning. But connotation is tricky because you're not always going to have the same meaning in mind as a different person, and so you can sometimes get into trouble if you think a connotation is going to be one thing, but then someone else has a different connotation of that word and it ends up they interpret it differently than you intended. So connotation can give much deeper meaning, but it's also kind of hard, but it's definitely something that you need to be thinking about when you're just communicating in everyday life, and it's just really important. Connotation. Good shit.